Hi, I'm Juli Clifford with Compass Realty, and today this is a session of Juli's Community Spotlight. And this is a really special business I get to find out about today. We are at Zapatat, and we are at 2731 Washington Boulevard in beautiful Clarendon. And I am lucky enough to sit here with Chris Slavin, who is the owner, founder, and CEO of Zapatat. So, describe your business to us.
We principally do tattoo removal, but we also do other laser aesthetics. Anything involving a non-invasive laser we can pretty much do. We focus mostly on tattoo removal. We've been doing that for 13 years, and we've done over 60,000 treatments of it.
60,000?
60,000.
That's a lot of tattoos.
It sure is. So what we did is we initially started the business to bring the price down because it was costing $500 to do a tiny little tattoo for a single pass. And I just looked at it and I said, why is it so expensive? And so we introduced that same better treatment for $75 versus $500.
Oh,
so
wow.
All of a sudden it became very popular.
Yeah,
And,
I would think.
We were able to do thousands and thousands of treatments and getting better and better and better with each treatment.
Wow, that's amazing. So beyond tattoo removal, do you offer any other services here?
We do. We do predominantly laser facials, and that's mostly the Hollywood laser peel, which is a four-part treatment where we put a layer of carbon on your skin. We warm the carbon with a very low energy laser, and then we vaporize the carbon with a slightly higher energy laser. And then the final one is to stimulate collagen and to fix the pigmentations. Tremendously effective. Really will take about 5 years off of your face.
I'm ready.
The other good thing is that there's zero downtime on it. You actually walk out looking better than you walked in.
Wow, that's great, because from what I know about laser or about chemical peels is that, you know, you're out of the sun for a very long time and you pretty much look like a lobster.
Yeah.
But you're saying no for this.
No.
Wow, that's amazing.
We had one client that she came in the next day with her husband, who's doing a wound check for tattoo removal, and she comes up to me and she said, "Chris, I'm not wearing any makeup."
Oh my, I'm going to cut this interview short right now and I'm going to get started. No.
You should.
So I think you gave me a little bit of this information, but what made you decide to open this business? Because I know you come from an amazing corporate background, right?
Yeah.
So what made you decide to do this?
I was in senior care, and we, with the company that I was with, which was Sunrise Senior Living, we changed the way people were aging in the United States. It was typical that we would put your elderly mom into a nursing home. She'd stay there for 2.5 years. Really bad environment. And what we did is we changed that paradigm to bring them into more residential setting. And so there's still care involved, but it's not. You don't have the chronic care that you need. It's just sporadic things. And so we focus mostly on, or a lot on, the environments and on to make people feel and act better. And rather than institutionalizing them, we put them in a residential setting with lots and lots of activities. And so when I retired from that, I was semi-retired, and a friend came over and we were having a few libations, and he said after a while, "Oh, my daughter just came back from college all tatted up." And my joke was, "I'm going to start a company called Zapatat," and everybody laughed. And I just started doing research the next day, and what I found was it was ungodly expensive
to
remove a tattoo.
Okay, but also to get a tattoo, aren't they expensive as well?
Well, a good one, yes, but most of the ones we remove are not good ones.
Okay.
And so I just started doing research, and I became fascinated with the whole idea. And it's good for me because it's technology and it's sociology and it's all the things that I really like. And so I formed the business about a year after that, and then just went off to the races.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Cool. That's very cool. So
one of the key things was that you have to understand tattooing, and that tattoos are cosmetic decisions. They're not mistakes. You don't regret them. It's a cosmetic issue. So
particularly if you're not under the influence, right?
well, that's a myth. That's a myth.
Okay.
But really, it'd be like us starting this conversation saying, "You look like a total idiot. Let's have a chat."
Okay.
So that's the way it was being marketed. It was being marketed in shame and regret, and I just said that's wrong. And so I took my cue from the what I call the cosmetic gauntlet in a department store, which is you don't walk in, nobody runs up to you and says, "You look like hell."
Yeah.
They say, "Hey, we can make you look better." And so that's the whole focus. And really, it's all about, for us, it's all about the experience and the service that we give. So we make people feel like valued customers because they are, and we treat them with utmost respect, and treat them, just as well as we can possibly.
Wow.
And that's what our reviews reflect.
Yeah, and that's amazing. It's just amazing. So, what drives you to do what you do?
I want to have fun.
Okay. So this business also affords you some chances to have fun. I mean, it seems like you
for
have
me,
a lot of.
My DNA is to help people. It's always been. Everything I've done has been to help people. And with senior care, you are helping people in the last year of their life. So the outcome is always the same. With this, you get to help people early on in their life, and kind of sometimes change their trajectory. And we've done some tattoos, especially face tattoos, where people say we changed their lives, and that makes me feel really good.
Yeah, that's amazing. What is something that most people don't know about your business?
That it's affordable.
Okay.
That it's fast, and that it's safe.
Great. So, in terms of being fast, if I had a kind of small tattoo, which I don't, just in case my husband thinks I got a tattoo.
You do now.
What would the removal of maybe a small, like if you had a little tattoo on your ankle or something, what would that entail?
It's a myth that a small tattoo is faster to remove than a large tattoo. It's actually the opposite. Small tattoos are all line work, and the line work is done very deep, so they can take longer than a large tattoo. So typically what we're going to be doing on your ankle, you don't have much circulation. What we need is a strong immune system, and we need circulation to be able to remove a tattoo, because the laser itself is not removing the tattoo, it's just breaking it into smaller pieces, and then your immune system takes away the smaller pieces.
Oh, interesting.
So the parts of your body where you have more circulation, it's going to go faster. Ankles have very little circulation, so it goes a little slower. With our fast removal, we typically are removing tattoos in 2 to 3 visits versus 12 to 20. So it's much faster, even regardless of the part of your body it's on.
Wow, this is all stuff that I never knew. So this is great. What are the factors that made you choose the neighborhood that you're in, and what do you love most about it?
I love Arlington. Arlington is demographically is very good for us, but also what I love about Arlington is that the housing turnover is every 2.5 years. So the clientele continues to replenish itself. Also, we're nearby. We're right over the river from D.C., right over the river from Maryland. And both those places have regulations that make it difficult for people like us to operate in. So we get a lot of our clients from there.
Interesting. What are some odd requests you've had from clients?
No comment.
Okay. So tell us a little about you. Like, once you lock the front door and you go home, or on the weekend, what tell us about you. What do you like doing?
First of all, weekends we're working Saturday
Yeah, that's true.
and Sunday,
Sorry. So
it's more I get Monday off.
Okay.
How's that?
So on Monday, what do you usually like to do? Tell us about yourself a little bit.
For me, it's been all business. So I used to golf a lot when I was retired.
Me too.
I don't anymore. I used to play tennis a lot. I don't anymore. But for me, the business has kind of taken over my life to a large extent. And in terms of having fun, you know, I get out on the water every once in a while and walk my dog.
Oh, what kind of dog do you have?
Yellow Lab.
Oh, name?
Indy.
Indy. Is it a male or female?
He's a male.
Oh.
He's a male.
He's a male.
Yeah.
Great.
Works
Does he
out
have
that
any
way.
tattoos?
No, he does not. I'm working on that.
What would your customers say they like most about your business?
Well, we don't have to guess at that because they write nice reviews about us. Even sometimes they write not nice reviews, but most of them are very, very complimentary. And almost all of them will say it was a great experience. And that makes me really happy because that's one of the things we focus on so much. And you get a great experience by hiring the right people and training them and just having it part of your culture. So the customer service aspect of it makes me really happy that we see it. The other thing is professionalism. A lot of the reviews will talk about how professional we were.
And that's so
the other
important.
thing is how clean and nice the environment is. That makes me happy too because I designed it.
Yeah, I can attest to that. This is a beautiful space. I mean, it's you walk in and you just feel, I mean, there's a lot of yellows, and so it makes you kind of feel, I don't know, like warm inside, warm and fuzzy, and it's just appointed very well. I think you'll, you know, if you come in, you'll feel really comfortable.
Yeah. And that's important to me because I think that you set people's expectations up by the environments. And also you make them feel the way that you hope that they'll feel, which is, you know, confident that you can control your environment and also hopefully control your treatments.
Right.
Yeah.
So is there anything else that we need to know about your business that I haven't asked you about?
No, we're the best in the world at doing this.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah. I used to shy away of saying things like that, but we haven't found anything that remotely comes close to the speed of our removals. Nobody can remove a tattoo in 2 to 3 visits. We can. We do it all the time.
That's amazing.
So the good thing is that when you think about getting a client to come back for 10 or 15 or 20 times, it's very difficult. They move, they lose their mojo. They, you know, for one reason or another, you get a huge amount of attrition. With the art, no, everybody comes back. Everybody, because in 3 months you're getting huge results, and you can see it, you know, with the before and after pictures. So there's a big motivation to keep on going, and that's, you know, that's one of the reasons that the art, the 4-pass treatment, has been so important for us. It took us a lot of time to develop that treatment. It was almost a year of 60 free treatments to figure out how to do it safely.
Wow.
And nobody in the world has done that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, I have really enjoyed speaking with you, Chris, today, and I really hope that if you're at all curious about this business, I wish you would stop in and say hi to Chris and tell him that you saw this interview and on Park Bench, and yeah, if you have tattoos and you need some suggestions or recommendations or any help, I hope you'll stop by Zapatat. Again, they are located at 2731 Washington Boulevard in beautiful Clarendon, Virginia, which is part of Arlington. So again, I'm Juli Clifford, and I'm with Compass, real estate agent with Compass, and this has been great. And so Juli,
One of the things I'm going to add is that we did a questionnaire on Facebook asking if tattoo removal would make a good gift. 99% of the people who responded said yes.
I love that.
So now you know what to get your friends for Christmas.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, that's great. I love that. So we're signing off now, and we'll talk to you later. Please check out this interview on Park Bench. It'll be posted, and stop in and say hi to Chris.
Bye.
Bye.